Hello, my friends. Welcome to Soul Tranquility Space. Tonight, we are going on a very special journey. It is a journey that you have likely needed to take for a long time. We are approaching the end of a long year. And just like a traveler who has walked many miles, you have collected things along the way. Some were gifts, beautiful and light, but some were burdens. Rocks you picked up, heavy coats you put on, sadness, regret, anger, disappointment. You have carried them bravely. You have carried them silently. But tonight is the night we lay them down. Before we begin, let us honor the body that has carried this weight. Find a position that feels gentle to your spine. Imagine your bed is a raft, floating in a safe, quiet harbor. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, imagining you are breathing in the cool, indigo air of the evening, and exhale, letting the dust of the year fly away with your breath. Again, inhale deeply, acknowledging that you are safe. Exhale slowly, acknowledging that you are tired. It is okay to be tired. It is okay to admit that the backpack is heavy. You don't have to be strong right now. You just have to be here. Now, let your imagination drift. Visualize that you are walking on a quiet path in an ancient forest. It is the blue hour, that magical time, just after sunset, before true night falls. The sky above is a deep, velvety purple. The air is cool and smells of damp earth, cedar wood, and rain that fell yesterday. It is a scent that clears your mind instantly. You're walking alone, but you are not lonely. You are in the company of the trees. They stand tall and silent around you, like wise elders who have seen everything and judge nothing. Notice how you are walking. Your steps are slow. You feel a weight on your shoulders. Imagine that you are wearing a heavy, thick coat. This coat is woven from all the worries of the past 12 months. The pockets are filled with heavy stones. Each stone is a memory of something that hurt you. Each stone is a moment where you felt you weren't enough, or perhaps a moment where someone let you down. Feel the weight of it. It pulls your shoulders down. It makes your chest feel tight. You have worn this coat for so long that you almost forgot. It wasn't part of your skin. But It is not your skin. It is just a coat, and you are walking towards the place where you can take it off. You continue down the path. The sound of water grows louder. Rush, hush, rush, hush. It is the sound of the river. This is the river of time, the river of forgiveness. It has been flowing since the beginning of the world, and it will flow long after we are gone. It knows the story of every human heart. It knows how to carry heavy things without sinking. You push aside a low-hanging willow branch, soft rustle, and there it is, the riverbank. The water is wide and dark, reflecting the silver light of the first stars appearing in the sky. The surface is smooth, like dark glass, rippling gently as it moves downstream. The bank is covered in soft, cool moss and smooth, grey pebbles. It is a sanctuary. No one can find you here. No demands can reach you here. There is only you, the water, and the silence. You step out onto the riverbank. The ground is solid beneath your feet. You take a deep breath of the river air. It is colder here, fresh and misty. It feels like a cool cloth placed on a feverish forehead. You stand by the water's edge, looking down at the dark flow. You watch a leaf float by. It spins slowly in an eddy, then straightens out and drifts away, disappearing around the bend. That leaf didn't struggle. It surrendered to the flow. It trusted the river to take it where it needed to go. Tonight, the river invites you to do the same. You look down at your coat, the heavy coat of the year. You reach for the buttons. Your fingers might tremble slightly because there is a strange comfort in this pain, isn't there? We hold on to our grudges because they feel like a shield. We think, if I stay angry, I stay safe. But look at the water. Is the water angry? No. Is the water weak? No. The water is soft, yet it carves through canyons. True strength is the ability to let go. You undo the first button. Click. You undo the second button. Click. You shrug your shoulders, loosening the heavy fabric. It slides down your arms. It falls to the ground with a heavy thud. Thump. You step out of it. Instantly, you feel a rush of cool air on your skin. Your spine straightens. Your lungs expand. You are lighter. But the work is not done yet. There are still stones. Not in the coat, but the ones you are holding tightly in your hands. The ones you have been gripping so hard that your knuckles are white. These are the deepest ones, the hardest ones, the specific hurts. Tonight, we are going to look at them, and one by one, we are going to give them to the river. You find a comfortable large stone by the water's edge to sit on. You sit down. You feel the solid support of the earth. You bring your hands into your lap. You are ready. You are safe. The river is waiting. You are sitting by the riverbank. The heavy coat of the year is gone, lying in a heap on the ground behind you. You feel the cool evening air touching the skin of your arms, making you feel alive and present. But your hands are still tight. They are resting on your knees, curled into fists. Inside those fists, you are holding the stones you have collected over the last 12 months. You have been holding them for so long that your fingers feel stiff. You have been holding them for so long that you have almost forgotten how to open your hands. This is what we do. As humans, we hold on to pain because we think it keeps the memory safe. We hold on to anger because we think it gives us power. We hold on to regret because we think it is a form of penance. But tonight, under the starlight, we are going to be brave enough to open our hands, not to throw them yet, just to look at them, just to acknowledge what we are carrying. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, gently uncurl your fingers, slowly, gently. It might feel uncomfortable. The muscles might resist, but you let them open. There in your palms, illuminated by the pale moonlight, are 3 stones. They are cold. They are heavy. They are real. The stone of self-judgment. Look at the first stone. It is the largest one. It is rough, grey and unsmoothed by the water. Its surface is like coarse sandpaper. This is the stone of I should have. This is the stone of the things you didn't do this year, the goals you didn't reach, the habits you didn't break, the moments where you felt you weren't kind enough, smart enough, or patient enough. This stone whispers to you. In the middle of the night, you failed. You are behind. Feel the weight of it, pressing down on your palm. It feels like lead. This stone is heavy because it is made of your own impossible standards. You set the bar so high up in the clouds, and when you couldn't jump over it every single day, you punished yourself. You have been your own strictest judge, your own harshest critic. My friends, if you recognize this heavy stone in your hand, know that you are not sitting here alone. Thousands of other souls are gathered by this river tonight, holding the exact same stone. We are all trying so hard. We are all learning. If you feel this shared weight, and if you're ready to be gentler with yourself, gently tap the like button on this video. Don't see it as a digital action. See it as a physical signal to yourself. Let that small movement of your finger be a silent vow. I am ready to stop judging myself. I am ready to be kind. Feel the connection with everyone else who is liking this moment with you. We are a community of healing. You are safe here. Now look at that stone again. Can you see it with compassion? Can you admit that you did the best you could with the energy you had? You were tired. You were navigating a difficult world. You were human. This stone is not proof of your failure. It is proof that you cared. You wanted to be better. That desire is beautiful. Rub your thumb over the rough surface of the stone. Acknowledge it. I see you. I know I wasn't perfect, Weekig. And that is okay. The second stone, the stone of anger. Now, turn your attention to the second stone. This one is different. It is darker black as night. Maybe it has sharp, jagged edges like flint or obsidian. If you squeeze it, it cuts into your skin. This is the stone of they hurt me. This represents the people who let you down this year. The sharp words that were spoken to you. The promises that were broken. The silence when you needed support. You have been carrying this sharp stone, squeezing it every time. You remember their faces. You think that if you hold it tight enough, they will feel the pain. You think your anger is a shield that protects you from being hurt again. But look at your hand. You are the one bleeding. You are the one feeling the pressure. The person who hurt you is likely sleeping soundly, somewhere else, unaware that you are sitting here by the river, clutching this rock. There is an old saying, Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal, with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Tonight, the river offers you a cooling balm. Forgiveness is not saying, "It didn't matter." Forgiveness is saying, "I am unwilling to let this hurt me or one more minute." Forgiveness is an act of self-love. Trace the sharp edge of the stone with your finger. Be careful. Ask yourself, am I ready to put down the hot coal? This journey of letting go is not something we do once. It is a practice. We come back to the river again and again. If you wish to make this space your sanctuary for the coming year, if you wish to return here whenever the world feels too heavy, I invite you to subscribe to our channel now. Join our circle. By subscribing, you are telling your subconscious that you prioritize your peace. You are promising yourself that you will always come back to the quiet, back to the healing. We will be here waiting for you every week. The third stone, the stone of loss. And finally, the third stone. This one is smooth, worn down by many tears. It feels cold, almost icy to the touch. It seems to absorb the heat from your hand. This is the stone of what was lost. Maybe you lost a person this year. Maybe you lost a job, a dream, a friendship, or a version of yourself that used to exist. This stone is the heaviest of all because it is hollow inside. It represents the empty space where something used to be. You hold on to this stone because you are afraid. You are afraid that if you let the grief go, you will lose the connection forever. You think, if I stop grieving, I will forget them. But my friends, listen to the river. Flow, flow, flow. The water changes every second, yet the river remains. Nothing is truly lost in the universe. It just changes form. The love you felt, it is still yours. The memories, they are safe in the library of your heart. You don't need the heavy stone of grief to keep the love. You can carry the love without carrying the pain. The stone is just the sadness. It is not the person. It is not the dream. It is just the heavy shell. You can honor what was lost without being weighed down by it forever. Hold this smooth stone gently. Cradle it like a fragile egg. Thank it for the joy it once brought you, but recognize that its time has passed. Now, sit with these 3 stones in your open hands. The self-judgment, the anger, the loss. Feel how cold they are against your warm skin. They are draining your heat. They are taking your energy. Imagine how much lighter your hands would feel if they were empty. Imagine how much more you could receive. New hope, new joy, new love. If your hands weren't full of these old rocks. The river flows before you, dark, deep, and patient. It is wide enough to swallow your stones. It is strong enough to carry them away to the ocean, where they will be ground down into sand, washing up on a distant shore as something new. You don't have to carry them into the new year. The bridge to the new year is on the other side of this water. But you cannot swim across with pockets full of stones. You have to leave them here. Take a moment. There is no rush. The river is timeless. Look at the stones one last time, not with hatred, but with the quiet understanding of a traveler. Who knows that some luggage must be left behind to finish the journey. Breathe into your hands. Warm them up with your breath. Inhale. Warmth and courage. Exhale. Readiness. You stand up slowly from the rock. Your legs feel strong beneath you. You walk to the very edge of the water. The mud is soft and cool under your shoes. You are so close that you can smell the minerals in the water. The scent of deep, ancient earth. The river is moving steadily. A dark ribbon of silk unwinding into the night. It is ready to receive. You look at your left hand first. The stone of self-judgment. The rough, grey stone. The one that says you weren't enough. You hold it up over the water. Your arm might feel heavy. Part of you wants to pull it back. Part of you whispers, "But if I let this go, how? Will I force myself to be better? I need this fear to keep me moving." Answer that voice gently. No, I grow through love, not through punishment. I am enough. You take a breath. You loosen your fingers. One by one, gravity takes over. The stone leaves your skin. Plunk. It is gone. Did you hear that? The river swallowed it whole. Watch the ripples spreading out in circles, wider and wider, disturbing. The reflection of the moon for a moment, and then fading. The water returns to glass. The stone is sinking now, down, down to the muddy bottom, where it will rest in the dark, silent and harmless. It is no longer in your mind. It is just a rock in a river. Feel your left shoulder. Notice how it suddenly drops an inch. Notice how the muscles in your neck lengthen. The invisible weight is gone. You're allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to be human. You are free from your own tribunal. Now, bring your attention to your right hand, the stone of anger, the sharp black flint. It is still hot in your palm. It is still cutting you. This one is harder to let go. Anger feels like energy. It feels like fire. To let it go feels like giving up. But remember, you are not giving up on justice. You are giving up on suffering. You are choosing peace over righteousness. You extend your arm over the dark water. You feel the heat of the stone radiating one last time. You say to the memory of those who hurt you, I release you. You have no power over my happiness anymore. You open your hand. You thrust the stone away from you. Gone. The hot coal is extinguished. The cool water surrounds it, hissing out the heat, neutralizing the fire. The anger is drowning in the vastness of the river. Look at your palm. It might still feel tender, where the sharp edge is pressed in. But the pressure is gone. The blood is returning to your fingertips. A cool breeze blows across your open palm, soothing the skin. You are safe. You are no longer burning. And now the last one. The stone of loss. The smooth, cold stone. You hold it with both hands now. You don't want to throw this one. This stone represents love even. If it hurts, you bring it close to your chest for a moment. You honor the tears. It holds. You honor the laughter. It remembers. You whisper, I am not saying goodbye to the love. I am only saying goodbye to the pain of holding on too tight. You kneel down by the water's edge. You don't drop it from a height. You lower your hands into the water. You feel the icy coldness of the river wrap around your wrists. It is shocking at first, but then numbing, calming. You open your hands underwater. You let the stone slide gently from your palms. It settles softly on the riverbed. You can see it there, shimmering faintly under the surface for a moment, before the current carries a veil of sand over it. It is resting now. It is part of the earth again. You lift your hands out of the water. They are wet. They are dripping, but they are empty. The gift of emptiness. Look at your empty hands. For a year they have been full of worry, full of defense, full of gripping. Now they are open. Empty space is not nothing. Empty space is room. Room for new things to enter. Room for a new hand to hold yours. Room for new dreams to be built. Room to receive the blessings of the new year. You have created space for the future to arrive. But we are not done yet. Your hands are empty, but they still carry the dust of the stones, the residue of the past. Kneel there by the water. Dip your hands back into the river. Rub them together gently. Wash them. Wash away the dust of regret. Wash away the soot of anger. Wash away the salt of tears. Feel the cool water, cleansing every fingerprint, every crease of your palms. Imagine the water is liquid light, dissolving any remaining shadow attached to your skin. Cleanse your wrists, cleanse your forearms. Splash a little water on your face. Splash. It wakes you up. It seals the ritual. You are clean. You are new. You stand up. You dry your hands on the soft air. You look at the river one last time. It looks exactly the same as before. It has swallowed your burdens, but it has not changed. It flows on, indifferent and magnificent. It teaches you that life goes on, no matter what happens. The river of life continues, and now you are ready to flow with it. You turn away from the water. You look back at the path leading home. The heavy coat is still lying on the ground where you left it. Do you want to pick it up? No. Leave it there. Let the moss grow over it. Let the earth reclaim it. You don't need it where you are going. You start walking back towards the forest. But notice how different you feel. Your steps are silent. You're almost floating. The gravity seems to have less pull on you. You are walking into the future, unburdened. You walk away from the river. The path back seems shorter than the path there. You are moving with a newfound grace. Without the heavy coat, the night air feels like silk against your skin. Without the stones in your hands, your arms swing freely by your sides. You feel taller. You feel expanded. You look up at the sky. The stars seem brighter now, as if your eyes have been washed clean along with your hands. You realize that the world hasn't changed. The forest is the same. The sky is the same. But you have changed. And because you have changed, everything looks different. The shadows are no longer scary. They are just resting places for the light. The silence is no longer lonely. It is peaceful. Ahead of you through the trees, you see a warm, golden glow. It is the window of your sanctuary, your mental home. It is waiting for you. It knows you went to the river. It knows you did the hard work. And now, it is ready to cradle you for the night. You reach the door. You open it. Creak. You step inside. Warmth envelops you instantly. The air smells of lavender, vanilla, and clean linen. It is the scent of safety. You close the door behind you. Click. You lock the world out. You lock the past out. Inside this room, there is no judgment. There is only rest. You walk towards the bed. It is large, soft, and inviting. The sheets are crisp and white, a blank canvas for your dreams. You lie down, rustle, sink. Oh, the relief. Feel the mattress rising up to meet you. It supports every curve of your spine. It holds your legs, your hips, your shoulders, your head. For the first time in a year, you don't have to hold yourself up. You have laid down your burdens. And now, you can lay down your body. The empty vessel. Close your eyes. Scan your body from head to toe. Do you feel that strange, beautiful sensation? It is the sensation of spaciousness. Where the knot of anger used to be in your stomach, there is now just space. Where the tightness of worry used to be in your chest, there is now just breath. Where the heaviness of grief used to be in your throat, there is now just flow. You are an empty vessel, and this is a good thing, because only by an empty cup can be filled. You are now ready to be filled. With the energy of the new year, you are ready to be filled with peace, with inspiration, with healing. But not tonight. Tonight, your only job is to rest in this beautiful emptiness. Visualize a soft, golden light forming in the center of your chest. It is the light of your own soul, unburdened and shining. With every breath, this light expands. Inhale. The light grows brighter. Exhale. The light spreads to your limbs. It flows down your arms to your empty hands. Warming your fingertips, it flows down your legs to your toes. Relaxing your feet, it flows up your neck to your face, smoothing out your forehead. Your jaw unclenches. Your tongue rests on the floor of your mouth. The tiny muscles around your eyes soften. You are glowing from the inside out. You are no longer a person carrying stones. You are a being of light, floating in a safe harbor. The river is far away now, but if you listen very closely, you can still hear its faint lullaby in the distance. Rush, hush, it is guarding your stones. It will keep them safe at the bottom. You never have to go back for them. They belong to the earth now. You belong to the dream world. I am going to count you down now. From 10 to 1. With each number, you will drift further away from this year and closer to the healing shores of sleep. You are walking across a bridge of stars, leaving the old land, entering the new. 10. You take the first step. The bridge is sturdy and made of light. 9. Looking back one last time, you wave goodbye to the old year. Thank you for the lessons. 8. Turning your face forward, the air ahead is fresh and sweet. 7. Your body feels weightless, drifting like a feather in the breeze. 6. The sounds of the world fade into nothingness. 5. Your mind is quiet. No thoughts, just presence. 4. Your mind is quiet. No thoughts, just presence. 3. You are safe. You are loved. You are forgiven. 2. The light of the new dawn is waiting for you on the other side. 1. Let go completely. Sleep. Drift into the velvet darkness. There is nothing left to do. There is nothing left to carry. You are free. May your sleep be deep. May your dreams be light. And when you wake up, may you feel the joy of a new beginning. You are ready. Good night. Forgiven. Free. New. Sleep.